Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It's a very dense fog this morning. There's a big accident to warn you about in traffic, so just about a couple minutes away, we'll get you that traffic and weather update here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Early check-in from Denise in Brookfield. Ticket Blitz Thursday, Mumford & Sons? Question mark. You're right, Denise in Brookfield. All your peoples, your fam in Brookfield and around there should be listening. That starts at 8 o'clock today, Ticket Blitz Thursday.
Wow, it's already Ticket Blitz Thursday. This was a fast week.
Does it feel like that? Yeah, a little bit.
I think this week went fast. Sometimes it's like, end of Monday is like, oh my God. But this week, very fast, right?
Like a sloth in molasses trying to get there to Ticket Blitz
Just
Thursday.
unbelievable. But I'm like this week, okay, this is the appropriate speed to get to a weekend. We're close.
It's not on 2x speed. It was just 1x speed, but felt right. It moved along.
It moved along steadily.
Yeah, so Ticket Blitz Thursday for Brookfield and everybody around Brookfield. That's at 8. Mumford & Sons at Wrigley. Just one of the monster shows announced already for 2026. But very quick, we'll have the Metallica a chance at Sphere in Vegas in just about 6 minutes. We'll get to that first keyword of the day. One of the biggest concerts in the history as far as demand for a concert. That's what's going on with this Metallica show. And we have a full trip for you to get there. And, we have a ton of other tickets to give away because we have some breaking news we have to get to right now that apparently boots on the ground yesterday, right by Wrigley Field, discovered that the Panda Express that's been just sitting there, ready to open, but not opening. Case walked by, and it turns out it was open as he saw the sign that said the day before. Didn't they say they were opening yesterday, and that's what made you go back?
Well, I was in Wrigleyville over the weekend at the Music Box, and when I was walking back to the train, I sent you guys a photo that said Panda Express will open in 5 days, and so I did the math, and I've counted down ever since, and the math worked out to where yesterday the calendar hit 0, and thus the Panda Express was open. I felt like Cronkite in Vietnam yesterday.
Same thing, for sure.
Yeah, and now we talked extensively about Hattie B's, the Nashville hot chicken that opened up on Gallagher Way that I was excited about. Now, I haven't been there yet.
I know.
But you
and you, by the way, told me a few days ago, you go, I can't believe people aren't making a bigger deal out of Hattie B's. And I was like, what do you mean? It's a chicken place. He's like, I just feel like more people should be talking about it. I go, you haven't even gone.
It's true. It's true. Haven't gone.
I feel like Brian thought there would be a line out the door for like the first 2 weeks.
I really did.
Yeah, it's a chicken place. People were like, all right, cool, I'll go get chicken when I want it.
Yeah, well, just like Panda Express, I'll go to Orange Chicken when I want it.
Well, that's my question. Yesterday when you were at Panda Express, did you happen to see a line outside of Hattie B's?
No, I did not.
Damn.
Was there a line at Panda Express?
I went at a weird time. So I was at the office yesterday until almost 3 o'clock. Like, I saw Brian Phillips, and I never run into Brian Phillips during the week. But I was here very late yesterday.
Oh, you know something's terribly wrong.
Yeah.
If you've been in this building so long, you see Brian Phillips.
I got here at 4:30 yesterday. A.M. I left at 3 p.m. So
yeah, Brian Phillips, our great afternoon guy. So if we're here then, it's like there's a problem.
No, I was just busy. Yeah, somebody has to work around here. So
no, sure.
Well, it's not going to be me.
No, I know.
Thank God it's you.
I know.
So, you volunteer as tribute.
I'm volunteering. Yeah, this is a volunteer effort for me.
It basically is for all of us, isn't it? Not what you see the paycheck.
Take the red line from Grand to Addison, get off at Addison, go to the Panda Express. We're at 3:30 at the time I walk in. So after lunch, but pre-dinner rush. So it's really just me in the restaurant.
Oh, wow. You get it like almost like it's a private
dining.
Yeah, private dining.
All that was missing was a white tablecloth and a woman that loves me to make it a really enjoyable experience. So
that's it, huh?
Well, yes, that's all that's missing in my life. I will get the bad out of the way first.
Oh, no.
Little critique for my friends at Panda Express. When you walk in, and this is heed my warning, you're going to be tempted to want to start at what the back of the line is. The register is close to the door.
Okay.
And it tripped me up.
Even though you were the only one in there.
I might have made it harder, actually, because there wasn't a line that was formed. So
there was no one to follow?
So I walk in the front door and then walk by the register, and they're like, "Woo, we'll see you down here." And then it was so embarrassing. I had to walk all the way down the aisle of food.
The 10 feet. Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
but
It's so embarrassing.
I don't want you to be like me and make that same mistake when you go there after a Cubs game or after a show at the Metro or whatever it may be that you're doing there.
Yeah,
A drunk person in there is going to be a nightmare.
Exactly. They really need to market better because a lot of people are going to start at the register and it's going to be chaos.
And that walk of shame back to the front of the line is horrible.
Walk of shame. I had it. Luckily, I recovered. Chow mein, orange chicken, Beijing beef. You ask for the sweet and sour sauce to put on the noodles. Cherry Coke. I've always said Panda Express has the biggest small drink there is. Their small cup is a big cup.
Yup.
So you just need the small. When I sit down at my table, serendipitous, the Lord above watching over me. What song comes on? Nothing other than Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow. Anybody that knows me knows I love Sheryl Crow. I was ecstatic to hear this song as I dove into my meal. And what can I say? I've never had a bad meal at the Panda. 10 out of 10. The thought of being able to go there after a show at the Metro, after a Cubs game, after a pop-up at the Cubby Bear, it just warms my soul, and it is a reminder that we live in the greatest city on earth.
I've known you over 7 years. I didn't know you were a Sheryl Crow person.
Oh, I adore Sheryl
I
Crow.
knew he was a Sheryl Crow person.
love
How did you know?
Sheryl
I've
Crow.
never heard you say Sheryl Crow.
Oh, my God. Like, one of the people I'd like to meet the most
Yeah,
in this
he
world.
loves her.
You must talk to Kenzie about her around my back, about how you want to meet her.
Yeah, so we normally talk about Pantera and Napalm Death.
Yeah,
I mix in Sheryl Crow conversations with Kenzie.
Start mixing in Sheryl Crow with me now and then.
I don't know.
We can take a break from Fear Factory and the metal bands we talk.
Corrosive conformity?
We can take a break.
You want to keep listing metal bands right
No,
now?
no, this is a button there, yeah.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. And this involves traveling and getting on a plane. We've all seen some fun videos of people just going berserk on planes. But this is a new rule with United Airlines, with the big hub here at O'Hare, that can either get you kicked off a plane or banned for life if you do this on the plane. And that means they could possibly kick you off mid-flight. It sounds very dangerous what they're talking about here, but it's a new rule to kick you off or possibly ban you for life if you're doing this on a plane. And it's something new, Kenzie.
Okay. I'm going to say they're starting to really crack down on airplane mode.
Airplane mode on the phone.
You're supposed to do it.
I know.
No one does it.
I forgot.
And I just look
yeah.
around like, you know what? When this plane goes down, I hope you all take a long look in the mirror. Well, it's going to be a short look, but I hope you look in the mirror on the way down.
I'm surprised you being such a rule follower that you be the first one when they say put your, they really don't even announce it anymore, but they used to announce it at one point, saying get your phones on
The
airplane
problem,
mode.
you know what everyone does is they start their movies so fast that you don't hear any of the announcements anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's mid-movie. I take that stuff very seriously. If someone's telling me something's going to make the plane safer in the air, I'm going to follow every one of those rules.
I would like to know
Everyone.
I would like to know all the research on that. I've heard different things on airplane mode on your phone. It can actually affect communication and landing and takeoffs, not so much once you're midair. And I left my phone one time on airplane mode and it rang in the middle of the flight because it actually stayed. Somehow I still had service in flight.
Well, what you can do is like you can still connect to, like if you're on United, like we're the United hub, right? You can still connect to the United Wi-Fi.
Right. I wasn't though.
Right. Oh, you are.
I was on
don't
my
know.
service and it was still working somehow on the plane.
That's weird.
Yeah, everybody looked at me.
Was it like Jesus calling you?
Getting closer to Jesus. He's got my number.
Mm.
He avoids me, but once in a while he gives me a call. So airplane mode, in case, what do you think it could be? So United Airlines, it's a new policy that says they'll ban you for life if they catch you doing this on the plane. At the very least, they could throw you off a plane.
Is it asking for a second bag of pretzels? They're very happy to give you one. I've never had the guts to ask for two.
It seems, I could be wrong.
Sometimes you can just pull up your finger if you're nervous about it. Like,
Oh, hit him with a two? Hit him with a deuce? Yeah.
I'm like kind of like a smile, like please,
Yeah.
like a squishy face style.
Well, Kenzie just did the whisper thing you didn't hear. She was like, can I have two?
Yeah.
Can I have just two?
Me, you,
yeah,
me, you,
yeah.
you, me, you. Like Day to the Rectory.
Yeah. They will almost always give it to you. They're very nice lately, I've noticed, with the snacks.
Oh, I mean, I would assume it's the opposite given sort of the corporate greed that we've talked about this week. And that's why I think it's that new rule is that if I go, hey, can I double up on the pretzel? Next thing you know, I'm skydiving without a parachute.
I've only
Point
had,
Break style.
I totally get you though, Case, because now that Marino like sits on my lap, which is starting to come to an end, we're almost done with that. But the past 2 years of my life, he's been sitting on my lap for flights, and so I'm always like, I didn't know if they would give me a snack for him because like he didn't pay for a seat.
No.
Big freeloader over here.
Nobody wants to work
really
these days.
Pulling his own weight. I have to be honest. So I always ask for 2. And one time with United, you can usually do stroopwafel, pretzels, or you can do like the chocolate quinona. I'm probably saying that wrong, but quinoa, quinona. I don't know.
I never know how to say that one either.
Me either. I try to get over it fast. Where should I start?
Come on.
So it's like the little chocolate drizzle million pieces. I picked those. Those are traditionally my favorite. I found out they're only my favorite if I'm flying without a baby on my lap because I had one and I was about to put it in my mouth and he kicked it with his foot and it burst into a million pieces.
That's a tough one.
Girl next to me, sleep with eye folds on, was coated in them. And I started flicking them off, or thank God she had an eye mask on, but I was flicking on these quinoa. I didn't want her to wake up and see it.
That's awesome.
What was the first snack you mentioned?
Stroopwafel.
Now, what is that? Sounds awesome. What is that?
They're fantastic. They literally look like a waffle, but flattened, and there's caramel in between. There's 2 of them. It's like a cookie. Caramel in between, 2 pieces of flattened waffle, if you will.
So I have the story about the stroopwafel on our Bears flight to London. Kenzie's husband discovered these for the first time. And
Did he?
At least this is my
so
perception.
Stupid. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, Kenzie was in front of me about 7 or 8 seats, and he came back to me specifically, and he put the stroopwafel in my face, and he goes, "Have you had this?" And I go, "Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they?" He goes like, "I'm gonna go home and try to find a way to buy these."
So this is going to be my question: is do they sell these not on airplanes?
Yes, because I think it's like a Switzerland treat.
Oh, I'm
If I
never
remember,
going to be able to
maybe
find
Belgium.
those. Oh my God!
It's a very European. I'm gonna say Belgium or Switzerland.
It just corrected me on Google. I said stroopwafel, and it said, "No, dumbass, it's Struff waffle, stroopwafel."
Yeah.
But it looks like stroopwafel in the spelling.
Yeah.
It's a Dutch treat made of 2 thin baked
Dutch.
waffle
Damn
layers
it.
joined by a caramel-like filling.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go home.
But I have another update on the stroopwafel. When I went to Scottsdale 2 weeks ago, they gave me the choice, and I asked for that one, and they gave me 3, and they said, "Yeah, no one's taking these, so you can take 3."
Wow. I always feel like who's taking the pretzels? We got a stroopwafel and dark chocolate quinoa, and someone's grabbing pretzels.
I go with the pretzel.
Oh God.
It depends what you're in the mood for, savory or sweet.
I love a pretzel.
I want both. I want the
I
sweet
mean, it's
savory
not like
combo.
they're not handing out Auntie Anne's. That'd be different. Like
No,
this
but
sucks.
pretzels are, I would say, one of my favorite foods.
Just a plain crunchy pretzel.
Well, it's not plain; it has salt on it.
It's just nothing appealing. It's doing nothing for
I've
me.
taking the stroopwafel and rolled the pretzels in the middle of it because it's soft. You can roll up the
Oh, man, I
stroopwafel.
gotta
What are
find
you
these.
doing down there?
You Gordon
You're
Ramsay?
just so much all the time.
You know what? You try it. You'll do it today when you
I'm
fly.
gonna roll up.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah. Put pretzels in that stroopwafel
Can I
and eat
get a
it.
McGangbang?
Yes, you can. All right. The fact that makes your brain go. In just a couple seconds after the pumpkins, we'll tell you what United is banning on flights, and it can actually get you banned for life or thrown off a flight if you do this. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up. Spiritual Cramp tickets for Lincoln Hall this Sunday and to the Lounge on Monday that Case will be hosting. Let me get that for you. Coming up here in just about 3 minutes. First, the fact that makes your brain go. United has announced that they're banning doing this on a plane. They will ban you, possibly for life, if you do this, or throw you off the plane if you're still on the ground and you start doing this. So a lot of people checking in. We got on a side conversation about stroopwafels, and Dion checked in. One of our first-time texters here, checking in from Mundelein. Welcome to the party. She goes, "My grandparents are Dutch. I grew up on the stroopwafel."
Wow.
Can you imagine growing up with those, like in your lunchbox?
You had to roll me in here?
God.
First day.
Yeah, you'd be like those 2 motorcycle guys in the Guinness Book of World Records that weigh like 2,000 pounds each.
I
That picture.
hate that I know what you're talking about. That sucks.
I'm like, sorry, I grew up with stroopwafels.
Yes. Carry on, they would say, if you grew up with those stroopwafels. So you guessed, Kenzie, airplane mode. People just giving up on going to airplane mode. Case said asking for a second bag of something that got us on the stroopwafels. Even
Mainly-
just pretzels.
Yeah, mainly pretzels. And Kenzie said the pretzels are bland, and I just want to clarify that they don't give you. I would like to have the ketchup, or I would like to have the pretzel with the ketchup, Because as a kid, I would take pretzel sticks and dip them in ketchup and then go like, fire. Funny. It was a funny joke.
Wait, what?
I like pretzels and ketchup together, but they don't give you ketchup on the plane, so I just have to eat the pretzel plain.
You dip your hard pretzels in ketchup?
Uh-huh.
That's very odd.
Well,
You can't just glaze by that. Like, oh, I wish they had ketchup. I'm like, for what? You freak.
I'd like to judge him, but I just talked about how I put my pretzels in a stroopwafel and made a little burrito out of them. So I don't know. I can't judge Case on this one.
But, Brian, have you ever seen somebody dip their pretzels in ketchup?
No, I put spicy brown mustard on my pretzels because I like to dip them in mustard. That's a classic, though, pretzel and mustard.
Yeah. That's classic.
They do. They make, like, honey mustard pretzels.
Yeah.
Ketchup?
Yeah, and then if you have a stick and you dip it in ketchup, then it looks like you
Like a
you're,
match.
Yeah, it's funny.
But, like, you're still doing that at 27?
Gets me through the day.
Okay. You pretend Tic Tacs are pills, too? Pulling out all the old school faves?
You got some bubblegum cigarettes at your house, like pull the sugar out,
I'm
the smoke
smoking
out of.
Smarties in my house.
All right, so none of those answers are right. Here's what it is. That United has put this in place, and it's in place as of February 27th, so just about a week ago, 2026, updating its contract of carriage document, which when you get a ticket, you always just scroll through it and go like, accept, and I'll just move on, give me my damn ticket. I don't care about your rules. Well, this rule's in there. It basically has the right to remove anybody from the aircraft and possibly ban them for life if you are using your device without headphones or earbuds playing and just playing it loud in the plane. And I have noticed that more people have gotten casual with this and they're doing this more often. I think because I was embarrassed all the time. Oh my God, my headphones are, when I had the cord one, it's out.
Oh my God. The worst is when your Bluetooth disconnects and you're right in the middle of like a murder doc on the plane. And then she was cut into a million. I'm like, no! I'm so sorry.
Stop. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. But now I think people are just almost like when you go on the red line and they're just FaceTiming with people all day long open. Like, hey, just talk to them. I don't need to FaceTiming just while you're holding the phone out. Like, come on.
I know yesterday I talked about woke prisons and how maybe, they're not always the best. But if you're listening to audio in public without headphones, you should be sent to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
And it's the only way you're going to learn. Maximum security prison or bust.
There's probably more spaces there now anyway, so it probably puts some more people in
I
Guantanamo
think
Bay.
they really cleared space there.
Well, I think people are dying, so
Well, yeah, they tend to do that.
there's probably more spots there in Guantanamo.
But the one punishment that fits the crime is listening to audio without headphones in public. It is the worst thing you can do.
Can you imagine ending up next to the shoe bomber?
Jesus, like, Your Honor, can I propose the death penalty?
I'm normally against it, but in this instance, I support it.
I don't think you can get better once you're like this.
There's no rehabilitation here.
I mean, you're next to the shoe bomber in Guantanamo Bay, and he asks you, well, so what are you in for? He goes like, I don't know, my earbuds were out of juice, and I needed one more episode of White Lotus to listen to. And
I swear to God, the volume was low.
And the shoe bomber goes, how dare you?
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, coming up in sports, we will pour one out for a legend in our area, the Indiana, Illinois area, a legend without question. First, on our Fact That Made Your Brain Go, we're talking about if you fly on United and you don't use your earbuds or headphones, you're just playing your music on your device, you could get banned for life. It led to a conversation about snacks on the plane. Case brought up he likes to dip his pretzel sticks, I should say, in ketchup, so it looks like a match.
It's funny.
It's very fun. Well, how many times do you do it before it gets boring? Can you keep doing the sticks over and over again?
I've never not found it funny.
So on your 37th stick, it's still funny, the match thing.
Yeah. It's because it looks like fire. That's the joke.
I
It's
got
funny.
it. I get the joke.
I like it.
You get it, Kenzie? Got the joke? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm not sure you guys do.
Wait, if you play in house? I mean, just have real fire. You're at an age now where these things don't have to be pretend. It's funny when you're 4 because you're not allowed to do it. Do you understand that?
I do.
Yeah.
You're allowed to light a match now.
But I have a complicated relationship with fire anyways, so I would prefer to keep it with the pretzel rather than the real thing.
What does that mean?
Arsonist.
Well, I
You
mean,
start stuff on fire?
Well, don't get me wrong. I lit a lot of things on fire.
Besides your life, what do you go up
Wow.
in flames all the time?
we're all one fire away from being an arsonist.
Lighting fire in the woods is what I did most of my childhood.
I know,
That's
but
weird.
I have the opposite relationship where when I started at Lids, and for those that are maybe new here, former assistant manager at Lids, key holder at 19. Sort of had a prospering career before I started working here.
Rising Lids star.
To the manager.
And at Lids, they have an embroidery station where you can get nicknames stitched into the side of your hat. I've stitched many a Sir Smokes a Lot, like an Oakland Raiders hat before.
Favorite one.
And what happens is once you finish the embroidery, you're supposed to take a lighter and burn off the excess thread so it looks cleaner.
Wow.
And when I started working at Lids, legal adult, mind you, 19 years old, I had never used a Bic lighter before. The same one that people would use to like smoke cigs with.
Yeah, famously non-smoker.
Famously a non-smoker. And I had to have one of the other managers there show me how to use a lighter, and every time I would do it, I would burn my fingers just to a crisp. I hated doing it. So I don't really like fire, and I've never used like a match
You're like,
before.
can I just use a pretzel and some ketchup on this? Or no? Is that not?
Trust me, it's going to get the threads right off.
Can I stop by the anti-ants real quick?
We'll be right back.
Yeah. By the way, we got a text in from Tino who says, my Mexican-American wife puts ketchup on her tamales, and I hate her for it.
Oh, my God.
That sounds like something you guys have to work through together.
Yeah, thanks for sharing with us, but you should be talking to her.
I can't help you with that.
I'll tell you, we don't care what you do when you come out a week from tomorrow to our St. Patty's Day broadcast. You can put ketchup on, I don't know, whatever, anything. And your beer. Put ketchup in your beer. We don't care. That'll be a week from Friday. Brian and Kenzie's St. Patty's Day broadcast at Lizzie McNeil's, sponsored by Angry Orchard Hard Cider. Let's go.
And our friends at IDOT, too.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Friday, it's March 13th, 6 to 10 a.m. And Lizzie McNeil's, I could give the address, but just go to our Q101.com, and I think you can find it pretty easy on your GPS. 5th year of doing it. Live Clash with Kenzie, live Cases movie review, concert tickets every 15 minutes that include the Foo Fighters, Jack Johnson, Muse at Summerfest, Weird Al, Yellow Card. I mean, it goes on and on. Florence and the Machine sold-out show, The Hives, Joyce Manor, Frico, Bring Me the Horizon. I may have said Jack Johnson, Mount Joy, whatever. We got tickets every 15 minutes. All A-level tickets. And
whatever. You get it. We're going to take.
And we're still throwing it out before the deadline passes. If you're a breakfast place and wants to provide food for it, hit us up on a DM because we like promoting the people that listen to the show, the businesses out there.
Also love eating breakfast, so it's kind of a win-win, if you will.
So DM us, text us, whatever. If you're a business that wants to contribute the food, we'll give you a promotion. Otherwise, we'll just pick one on our own, and it won't be as fun. We also yesterday...
And we won't promote you.
That's right. We talked yesterday about what to wear. I've been trying to up my game on it. Case reluctantly will up his game. I mean, we always wear green, but you didn't want to go along with me on maybe going a little far with one of these strange cargo shirts.
Well, yeah, the wacky T-shirts weren't necessarily speaking to my sensibilities. I thought I'm really into buying jackets right now, and I thought I might go buy a nice green jacket and essentially try to stunt on everybody.
Like you won the Masters, wear a green jacket like that?
I'm not wearing a blazer. There's a jacket I have in mind. I'm going to go look at it after the show tomorrow. I've got a whole day planned out, but... I was going to wear a green jacket. I didn't know that there were so many options for funny, witty, I guess funny in quotations, witty St. Patrick's Day T-shirts that you had available at the ready.
Yeah,
well, the jacket's a zip is up, so can't you just wear a funny T-shirt and then have the jacket over it?
I imagine a white T-shirt underneath, but maybe I could go green on green.
Or I bet those shirts have a white option with like the font just being green and pulling the green nicely.
Well, eventually... when enough people get in there, it gets warm in there anyway. You'll want to take the jacket off.
Yeah, I'll probably want to pop the top off at some point.
Yeah.
Right, and now at least you still have something Irish on.
Yeah, you got something underneath it. It's like a white T-shirt.
Instead of a white T-shirt, like a loser. It's
Kenzie,
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I mean, some of the shirts I found at Strange Cargo. This one kind of got you guys yesterday. It's Abe Lincoln with on his big hat. There's a shamrock, it said, and the shirt says, 407 beers ago. You guys love that one.
And you didn't tell us yesterday that there was a shamrock on his top hat.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The attention to detail.
I got a DM last night from a girl going, I just can't shake that Abraham Lincoln. She just messaged me in the middle of the night. Thought it was funny.
There was one with a cat on it saying, I need a beer, write meow.
Meow.
Oh.
I love that one. To me, that's the front runner. If I was going to wear a shirt. But is it stolen valor if I wear a shirt that promotes beer because I'm probably not going to be drinking any?
No, because
I think it's fine.
Yeah, everybody else is going to be drinking, and no one's going to say, you don't drink, do you? You can't wear that shirt.
Is there like a St. Patrick's Day shirt that promotes drinking Sprite?
Ugh. I don't think so.
Like a sober St. Patrick's Day shirt.
I'll be responsible.
I mean, that's probably what IDOT's St. Patrick's Day shirt would be.
Yeah, let me talk to my friends at IDOT, see if they give me a T-shirt.
I think I'm buying
Merch.
the Lincoln shirt, but there was one other one I found at Strange Cargo. Let me know what you think of this one. It's a dog that's drunk on the shirt,
I'm listening.
and he's got a beer in his hand.
Okay.
And so he's really drunk, and there's even those spots above his head like he's going like a cartoon, like doo-doo-doo. And then the shirt says, "In dog beers, I've only had one."
Oh my God.
Buy it right now.
That's so Brian.
Play a song. You need to buy that shirt.
I can't remember if I want to buy that one or if I want to buy the Lincoln one.
Buy both.
I could do a costume change.
8 a.m. costume change.
Brian and Kenzie St. Patrick's Day broadcast 6 to 10 Friday, March 13th, a week from tomorrow at Lizzie McNeil's. It's free. Come on out and win stuff and party with us.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.